Assalamualaikum sahabat, bagaimana keadaan kalian hari ini? Kami doakan semoga sehat selalu.
Today we want to introduce you to the Antichrist, to Dajjal, the false Messiah. Do remember, I have been teaching this subject for many years now, but every few years I have to welcome a new generation of babies growing up, and I have to introduce them to knowledge, and I have to teach them a new generation. So for many of you, this is already known, this is revision, but for others, we are teaching you for the first time. So bear with me if you know the subject already. We have said to you that our our prophet, Allah's blessings be upon him, described him or named him as Al-Masih Dajjal, and that is Dajjal who will claim to be the Messiah. The Quran declares that the Messiah is Jesus, the son of Mary, Allah's blessings be upon them both, the Virgin Mary. So this one, Dajjal, is a false Messiah who claims to be the true Messiah. And, the reason why there is a Dajjal, of course it's Allah who created him, is because when Allah sent the true Messiah, He sent him in a way which tested the Israelite people. And because they lacked the capacity to penetrate reality, they made their judgment based only on appearance. But reality was different. They rejected him. They said, وَنَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ مِنْهَا. They said he is a bastard and his mother committed sin. On Judgment Day, they will realize what a horrendous mistake they made, because they had eyes and they could not see. Allah tested them and they failed the test. And they have persisted in that rejection of the Messiah to this day. Deaf, dumb and blind, with an intellectual arrogance which is unsurpassed in history. They've rejected him to this day. But because they rejected him, and then they celebrated when they saw him die before their very eyes on the cross. They saw him die because Allah made it appear to them like that. No, he did not die. Rather, Allah made it appear to them like that. And so they said he could not have been the Messiah. He is dead. He never ruled the world from Jerusalem. The golden age never came back. He could not have been the Messiah. And so they're still waiting for the Messiah to come. They're still waiting. And so Allah created someone to impersonate the Messiah and take them for a ride. And because he has to impersonate the Messiah, he is endowed with the powers of deception. Everything connected with the Antichrist is deception. And therefore you have to have nur. Nur is light. Light is not sold in the supermarket or even in the free market. Allah gives light to whomsoever He chooses. بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يهدي الله لنوره من يشاء. And whosoever is given nur in the heart can see what otherwise cannot be seen. And therefore this is the other epistemology, the one from the Quran, not Dajjal's epistemology. This is what you need to be able to read and understand the footprints of the Antichrist. We have introduced the subject from the Quran, but with an ayah mutashabiha. We have used the verse of the Quran, in taliku ila zillin zi salasi shurab. If you have another interpretation, not explanation, interpretation of the verse, well, fine. No need for any boxing match, really. We have interpreted it that the shadow which now will come with three parts is Dajjal. This is our interpretation, but only Allah can confirm that it is correct. If we are wrong, if I am wrong, I still will get blessings for making the effort to interpret the Quran. But if I interpret the Quran, I must say Allah knows best. Only Allah can confirm whether I am right or whether I am wrong. But if I have interpreted the Quran correctly, then this is truth. And no amount of critics in the world can refute the truth. The truth will survive. And so now, since we have this foundation, that the footprints of Dajjal, while he is a shadow in the world, he has not as yet appeared in concrete human form. He is still a shadow in the world. His footprints is three parts. Everything connected him with it is three parts. And the Christians already have those three parts. We now turn to a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, which supports the Quran, is in harmony with the Quran. And that we have important information here confirming what is in the Quran. What is his name now? Tamim ad-Dari was a companion of the Prophet ﷺ. And he came one day and said, "O Messenger of Allah, I had this vision." No, he didn't use the word vision. He said, he reported something about Dajjal. I have understood it to be a vision. And then the Prophet ﷺ said to the believers, Tamim ad-Dari has come to me to tell me something about Dajjal, the Antichrist, which confirms what I have been saying to you. This is known as the Hadith of Tamim ad-Dari in the Sahih of Imam Muslim.
Masih banyak topik yang akan kita bahas. Silakan subscribe channel kami agar kita bisa lebih dekat dan bersama membahas berbagai topik menarik lainnya. Like bila Anda suka dan unlike saja bila Anda tidak suka dengan video seperti ini. Terima kasih telah menonton dan sampai jumpa.